we are excited to be here. Welcome back, Tom.
I'm glad to be back. I see that Matt Tuftoy took my spot. He does a good job. Went to school with him. He's an avid Norseman. You got to love it.
Yeah, you got to love it. That was quite a game you missed, Tom.
I know.
That Burlington Central game, down 21 points, 29-8, and we've come all the way back. You'd have liked to have been there.
You know, I've always said offense is not our issue. We can score multiple ways with multiple guys in double digits. It's that D. If we want to play that lockdown D, if we play that, we're a tough team to beat.
Yeah, definitely a tough team to beat. Let's look at a few of the stats, Tom. Here we're looking at our team leaders, and we're looking at individual leaders so far of the year. Jack Clauso is leading. We lost power there for a second. Tom, can you hear me?
You're up.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but we lost power.
Bad feed.
So Jack Clauso is averaging 15.2 a game. Evan Schomer leading in field goal percentage with 53.8. Cameron Meyer is leading in three-point percentage, free throw percentage, block shots. Jack Clauso also leading in rebounds, and Willie leading in assists and steals. Norsemen come into this game, they're 12-2, 3-0 in their conference. The seeds were supposed to be out today. I've checked multiple times, Class 1A seeds on the AP, and they haven't launched it yet. Today is the day that they're supposed to launch it.
I've looked at a forum that they cover Class A and Class 2A basketball, and it's all across the state. They go to a lot of games across the state. We average in their polls anywhere from high as 3 as low as 7. The top two teams that everyone switches places with, Chicago, Leo, and Oakville.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the AP says. Let's look at Jack Clauso here. Get this, Tommy. Jack Clauso, he's averaging 15.2, 6.8 rebounds, 51% from the field, a steal a game, 40.5 3-point. But I'm going to take it to the next line. He needs 12 points to move ahead into ninth all-time leading scorer to overtake Rocky Mitchell. We were talking about that the other day with Matt.
I think he'll do it tonight. They're going to need it from him tonight, and I think he'll get his 15 points. He may end up getting 20 tonight, but I think tonight's tonight. And that's a heck of a ball player. Rocky, I was a freshman when he was a senior. And that's when you were a senior, Phil. Special player. Could do multiple things. Handle the ball, go down low, shoot the three. Just very versatile.
Yeah. Rocky's a Hall of Famer at Newark High School. And he was an unbelievable basketball player. Let's talk about tonight, Tom. We see Stevie McGrath is over on the bench in his street clothes. What do we know about that?
Well, I talked to Stevie before the game. I thought it was an ankle injury. It's not. It's his Achilles. He hurt it there in about the third quarter of the Canelan game. A kid falling on him.
Number 55 fell on him in the far right corner.
And what I know about Achilles is you hear about these rupture with the older players. Obviously, he's younger, but you got to watch an Achilles. That thing doesn't go away. It's like a high ankle sprain. It almost stays with you the entire season if you don't let it heal up. I talked to Stevie, and he may be back for the Bishop Mack game this Saturday. If I'm Rick, I probably don't play him because this is why I'm not worried. I know Stevie's integral part, and I love him to death, but you had Dylan and Schmitty step up in that tournament big time. So I think Rick's going to let him heal up. Stevie's a team player. He knows that they're going to make the run that they need to make. They're going to need him healthy. But like I said, he's the guy that flies underneath the radar, and we wish him a speedy recovery because he's a tough kid, Southside Newark.
He is on the south side of Newark.
He'll come back strong. He just needs to take care of it. I just told him, just don't come back unless you're 100% with that thing. You just don't want to toy around with it.
Yeah, we'll need him down the run, and these games are always – every game is important, but no games are more important than the playoffs come regional time.
Oh, definitely.
So we're anticipating Schmitty starting. I would anticipate.
I'm calling the Schmitty start. I haven't heard anything for sure, but that's what I do. I think he earned it playing in the Plano tournament. He came with that passion, that fire. He stepped up, hit big shots, gave some good assists. I think he earned it, and I think Rick's going to reward him.
Yeah, we would assume it's either Schmitty or Dylan Patrick. Dylan had a real nice tournament over there, had a breakout game where he had 8 points in the fourth quarter. But Schmitty's been here. He's done this for a couple years now. He knows about pressure games, and I don't think he ever feels pressure at all.
I think he relishes these moments. He's an emotional kid. This is an emotional game, an emotional building.
Well, Ottawa Marquette, I believe they're called Marquette Academy now.
That's correct.
We always refer to it as Ottawa Marquette because that's how we grew up. There's a lot of history here at Marquette for all of our fans, and I know a lot of alumni have talked to me in the last week and 2 weeks, especially at the Classic, all about their memories of Marquette.
Oh.
I remember waiting outside with your dad and my dad.
You know what year that was? That was 1983. You're waiting. My mom gave me out of kindergarten or first grade. I go, where are we going? We're going to high school, get in line. I go, what are you getting? He says, the student section from Marquette's already there, and they're barbecuing out in the front lawn. And I believe it had been 12 years before we beat Marquette. We beat them that night, and then Jack and Willie's dad was a junior or sophomore on that team, and they beat him.
He was a junior, yeah.
But it's a special time. You know, we've all played in this rivalry game. You come in here, you feel the emotion when you won here. Look how many regional championships Marquette's won, how many great ball teams. If you look at the 80s at Plano, it was Newark and Marquette for the championship for 3 years right there.
Yeah.
You had all-stater after all-stater, all-area team. I mean, it's unbelievable. There was a story my dad told me after the 84, after Marquette lost to Newark, the coach goes, get on the bus, we're going back, and we're going to go practice because you guys didn't play hard enough. That's a true story.
Wow.
That's a true story. But that's how much they care about their basketball here and the pride that comes out, just like it does with Newark.
Yeah, you notice when I came in, by the way, the Marquette Academy administration have treated us extremely well, NorsemanBasketball.com. Principal helped us out. The athletic director has gone above and beyond to help us. So we really appreciate that. But it's been interesting because I walk in and there's signs everywhere saying Newark fans or visiting fans are on the bleachers or on the balcony only. And
these are season ticket holders. You can't sit there.
And then you have a significantly large section that's season ticket holders for the Marquette fans.
That's right.
And they're utilizing it.
No, when you come into here, you know, you walk up, you see Bob Guyette's the immortalized foot 21-inch shoe down there in the bronze. He was an All-American here, went on to be a great player at Kentucky. There's just a lot of tradition here. Make no mistake about it, it's a very tough place to win a ball game, period.
Yeah, no question. There's been questionable calls through the years. I know Matt Meyer and I had a good conversation about some of his memories at Marquette, and there's not a lot of love that's happening.
I remember my dad was in high school. Back in the day where it was very hardcore, as I would say, and I think the parents would actually take the extracurriculars back out to the finer establishments after the game to carry on the game there.
I think so.
And you had that, and it's been generation after generation.
Well, we'll go to the camera mic, and we'll appreciate the national anthem.
The Holy Spirit, amen. Strong and faithful God, as we come together for this contest, we ask you to bless these athletes. Let them play well but fairly.